Hello, I think we're live. So that's good. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Little behind schedule today. So I'm sorry for everybody who's gonna start to chime in a second. think it I think it usually takes a few seconds for people to jump in, but I'm gonna just jump in and get started. I guess we could say hello real quick on camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and jump and get started.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Hey,
you.
okay, perfect, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and start
Yes.
then. Okay, perfect. All right, so complete workflow to launch your membership. Today's part 5, and there will be a part 6. So this is not the last day, but if you haven't caught up with all the lives from the last few weeks, you can watch them in our Facebook page, and we will be making a condensed tutorial with all the videos clipped and edited, so that it's quick for you to consume. But today we're going to jump in on part 5. If you want to hear the rest, I'd recommend after we're done to check out the other days. And first, for those of you who are regulars, know the drill. I'm going to go through the Dream Builders blueprint. When we actually first came up with this, we said we're going to repeat it so many times that people weren't going to make the mistakes that we see being made online. And mainly, it's usually being new online and trying to emulate leaders who've been around for 20 years and doing something you're not supposed to be doing because you haven't been around online for 20 years. But the first thing we want you to do when you're building your dream online business is design it. Design the lifestyle and the business that's going to fund it, and that's to dream. The next is to deliver, so promise and commit to delivering results to an ideal client. The next thing is it's invite, actually reaching out, not running a full-on marketing campaign, but reaching out to some people and testing it and proving it. And then nurturing, which is actually part of a marketing campaign, is to systematically nurture prospects and clients. And the last item is grow. So all the advanced marketing strategies that you get so attracted to sometimes actually happens till the very end. And anyone who tries to do those first usually ends up screwing up. So we don't want that to happen to you. I will tell you, we do have a crash course on this, and I'll tell you the link and how to access it at the end. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And I think let's forget to turn off all the animations. But this is what we're going to go. What we've been going through is the complete workflow of launching your membership site, especially using a Facebook group. And we've gone through almost everything up to Facebook group settings. So we're going to go through that today, and also how to manage access to the group. So that's what's going to be coming up in a minute. And the first thing, Facebook group. First thing with a Facebook group, make sure to have a really good, solid description for. Went away. Sorry, solid description for that group in the about section of the group. This is what people see before they join it. People will find groups online on Facebook, and it's really actually tomorrow. There's actually an event that Facebook is putting on talking about groups themselves. So I'm going to be joining that and checking it out. But one of the things that people usually get wrong is that, yeah, there's a lot of attraction with groups. People find them, but if they don't know what the group's about, if they're not sold on the group, they're not going to join. So it's very important to really describe and sell the group right in that description, and also say, hey, and by the way, this is part of, or it's included with your membership for my XYZ program. And here's the link. If you're interested, here's the link to sign up. So that link should be on this description. Bad example here on the right, but it should be in this description so they know to do that. And I always, wow, I'm losing my voice. That's not good. I always try to put it at the beginning, say, hey, to learn more or to register and become a member, go here. And I do that because in case Facebook cuts it off and splits into 2 sections, then at least I know they're going to see the link right away. So that's where you would put the link to your Twin Social sign up page right in that description. So that's very, very critical. Also, we're going to go through a few things, but some settings we're going to go through. So first of all, settings. And this may seem very elementary, but people still make this mistake, and I don't blame them if they're new. Make sure the group is private. They used to call them, the old groups used to be closed. Facebook changed it and I think confused it a little bit, but it should be private and not hidden. So if you're setting up your group, make sure it is private. That means that all the content inside the group is private and only members can see it. That's what you want for a paid membership. Also, not hidden. And here's why: if you make it hidden, people who join you and start paying and then go on request access won't be able to request access to the group. So it needs to not be hidden, and that's the part that's kind of a little confusing. So make sure it's private and not hidden. Also, some things to keep in mind: have a good solid cover image. I always try to put the join link right on the cover image of the group. And so if you want to put either the 20 Social link or a domain that you bought, you want to redirect to, make sure to have it there. Make sure to mention that it is part of a paid membership so they know what to expect. And I think I covered the description already. Linking your Facebook page. What the heck? Sorry. Of course, one of the things that you want to be able to post anonymously sometimes, especially if you have somebody helping you out that maybe doesn't want their page or their image on the group or their contact or connected to their personal profile. You want to be able to link from your or post in your group from the business itself, XYZ coaching, as opposed to someone's name. So you want to be able to add that business page. Although, if you're comfortable, I actually highly recommend that you actually use your personal profile to post to the group. I think it'll pick up better traction. But in case someone's helping you out that doesn't want to do that in your team, then that's what you can message or post as your page. And also, you have to make the page the admin for that to work. So that's pretty much there for some settings. Also, managing members. This is one thing I see people make a mistake of doing. Do not allow pages to join. So if someone pays for your membership and tries to join using their page, do not allow it. And the reason for that is because all they got to do is make someone else the admin of that page. And from that point on, they have access to the group. So they pretty much could bypass the payments and just allow a bunch of people to have access to your group by simply making them admins of a page that they use to join you. So I just turned that off. It's not worth it. Also, membership approval, only admins and moderators. You don't want their members to be letting in their friends. Also, adding questions, something a little better sounding than this, but basically, have you registered? Hey, this is part of a paid membership. Have you registered? If yes, if no, here's the link to go register, just so they know when they're joining. You'll get some traffic from there. Member request, make sure they are paid, and I'll show you how to make it easy to manage knowing who to let in and who shouldn't be in the group itself. So make sure they are paid before you let them in, obviously. And we're going to talk about 22 Social Connect, Group Connect now. Essentially, imagine this. If you weren't using 22 Social today, more than likely, and I tell you because I have conversations with people about this all the time, more than likely, you're going to have a really hard time when you start growing and really identifying who's in your group, who should be in your group, and if they stop paying, or who signed up tomorrow, or who signed up yesterday, who wants access, and really matching Facebook and the Facebook group to your actual payment system. Because sometimes they pay and they use their spouse's credit card, and you're looking at a system in the back end and it's Joe Smith, but you have Vanessa Smith trying to join, and you're like, wait, I don't see any Vanessa Smith in my payment system. Is she supposed to be in a group? It could be a royal mess. A couple of weeks ago, I talked to someone who has 600 people on their paid membership, and they're losing 5-10% a month, which is healthy. And they're not sure who to remove from the. There's really a hard connection, or it's hard to make that connection and know who's supposed to be in and who's not. But we've made it really easy since we use Facebook login. We know their name on Facebook, and we're able to match them up with their account that they're paying for, whether it be PayPal or Stripe, to their Facebook name or their Facebook account. But yes, it's downloadable Chrome extension, and I'll walk you through how to download it. It's basically, if you're on your 20 Social app, if you're not using 20 Social, you can't do this. I don't think there's anyone else doing this actually in the market that I've heard of or known of. If someone does, let me know. But I think we're the only ones that I figured this out. But you're gonna click on your app gate. Make sure you're on app gate of your 20 Social page or app. Click on advanced settings, and then on the group access, and you're going to see this part on the group access, the way to download that Chrome extension. You're also going to see an app key and also a private key. Those, make sure don't share that with everybody, or someone else can have access to your members. So don't want to do that. And once you have that and you clicked on that button, you're going to be able to go to Google's Chrome store and hit add to Chrome, and that'll be added to your Chrome browser. And you got to do that for every computer you have. So your team members can do this. So it doesn't necessarily just have to be you. It could be them. And once you've installed it, you're going to see this little orange circle at the top with the 22 on it. You're going to click on it. You're going to hit settings. And in settings, you'll see these 3 input boxes: app ID, private key, and then group URL, which is what you saw on the advanced settings in your Toy Social app. So you can copy them from there. And if you click on this little eye, you'll be able to see it, or you can copy it. And you also put in the actual group URL of your group that's included with the membership. Make sure that it's the homepage of the group. It doesn't include /members or requests or anything at the end. It's a straight link right to the group. You save it, and then you can go back to another tab, go to the group itself, click on that blue icon, hit start, and what you'll see happen is members' names are going to start getting color coded. And that's part of the Mac. This is what makes it easy. So the first thing you got to notice is that, okay, when you get a members request, they're going to be one of 3 colors. They're going to be either red, orange, or green. Green means they've paid. Let them in. Approve. So you can go through every day and spend 2 minutes doing this and just hit approve for all the ones that are green. Orange means they've never even tried to pay. We don't recognize who they are. They're not in the system. So what I would recommend is decline them, or send them a message and say, hey, Diane, Val, or Todd, looks like you're interested in joining, but this is part of a paid membership. If you want to sign up, here's the link, something to that effect. And so that way, the ones who are truly interested can go and sign up. And once they do, they'll turn green. And then as you're actually using the group, in the members tab section of the group, I would do this at least once a week. Anyone who's turned red means they stop paying. So if they're red, I would actually contact them and say, hey, Gloria, it looks like something must have happened with your payment. If you're still interested in staying a member, if you are, here's a link to sign up. Maybe you give them a couple of days. If they don't sign up again, then you can go ahead and remove them. But this makes it easier. You don't have to track back. You can if you want to. You can check in our system who's paid and who hasn't. But you don't have to. You can do it right on Facebook. So that's what makes it really easy and not so painful. And now it's more viable to really have a group that has only the members who are paying actually having access. So that's essentially what the Chrome extension does. There's a few more things to it, but that's the gist of it. So with that, that's what I wanted to cover today. And I'm moving on to what's happening next week. We are going to have some advanced settings, some things you can customize with the app, and some additional tips of what you can do. So we're going to go through some of those next week. And so I'll see you next week. For now, I'm going to tell you, great, if you're not familiar with Toy Social, I'm going to explain to you what the system's all about. And to do that, I'm going to play a short little commercial we made. Free Facebook page, business page. It's pretty easy to set up and manage. You're actually not going to easily find a better marketing system online for free. And what we like about it is you can actually create custom apps that you can add to the fan page and link them like you see on the screen from the About section, a post, the button, and a bunch of other places as well. And what can that custom app do? It can actually protect your content and quick access in 3 ways. The first way is a free lead generation. That means that you could actually promise someone a free download, free video, webinar, or a registration or contest or sweepstakes, a free membership, a number of different things for free to collect leads, which is what we're talking about here in terms of nurturing someone. So that would be the first way. It's just you're not charging for it, but you are collecting leads. The second way is a one-time payment. So if you're selling your online course, a one-on-one coaching package, a masterclass, a VIP coaching program of some sort, it could be a one-time fee. It could be $5 or it could be $5,000. Really, there's no limit on that. The other way, which is very popular, is a recurring payment or membership subscription, which could be either, there's a number of different types of membership. It could either be a low-cost membership, $10, $20, $30, or it could be your client signing up for $1,000 a month of coaching. I mean, there's a number of different ones. Or maybe your VIP coaching program or group coaching program that maybe is $500 a month. So there's a number of different options for recurring payments. But those are the main three ways you can restrict access to content using 22 Social, and to help you not only nurture leads, but also generate income online. This is how our system works. Every app comes with what we call a smart link. And when you share it on Facebook and other places, it'll automatically generate a preview image and text. And now you can change that in the settings. And when somebody clicks on that, they'll see what we call the gate or the sales or opt-in page. And that's where you're going to tell them, hey, what am I promising? Either a paid product or a free product for them to opt in and either just become a lead or actually pay for something. And when they click on that, we pull their Facebook profile and they can actually confirm their email and agree to the terms and say continue. If there is a payment involved, this is where they would be sent to either PayPal or ask for the credit card information if you chose Stripe as a payment option, or PayPal for that matter. So when they continue, what's great is now after they opted in and paid, if there was a payment option, they get access to what we call the main content or members area. And that's where you deliver on your promise. That's where you give them either that course or access to the membership or a number of different things that you may have promised to them in the sales or opt-in page. And what's cool is that you end up with a list of Facebook profiles and their name and email, which could be attached to an autoresponder. So if you do want to do email marketing, you could attach it to Aweber, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign. We have about 10 or 15, I think, that we connect with. So you could definitely do that very easily. You don't have to manually add them. They can be added automatically. But if you don't want to have one, that's fine. We do have a backend where you can check and download all the leads as well. If you are running a sweepstakes, we do have a choose winner button. So that's something people really, really enjoy. And for their sweepstakes, it makes everything easy. What's cool too is if there was a payment involved, we actually easily link to that payment profile on PayPal or Stripe to make it easy for you to manage. And that was the system. But one of the most popular features that people love about us is if you are using a Facebook group to either a free membership or a paid membership, we make it really easy to know who should or shouldn't have access to this. And that's because we have a Chrome extension we call Group Connect that you can install. And if what's cool about it is once you hit start, while you're inside a Facebook group in your computer, it'll actually color code names of people who are either requesting access or just posting content in the group, which makes it really, really easy to know who should be let in or who should be removed from the group. So that's where, I mean, there's people who use our system specifically for this feature, because managing group access can be a real pain in the you know what. So that's 22 Social Connect. And ultimately, what I want to see happen for you is what happens to Will Irish, a friend of mine and one of our customers, is that you get constant notifications on your email every day of every new member that signs up or new client that signs up to pay you, and every time they renew their payment every month or every quarter or every year. And so we want you to have so many of these that you actually get bored of them and filter them out of your email, which I'm sure Will's doing that at this point, because yeah, they're exciting, but at the same time, you will have a lot of notifications on your email box. So we like for that to happen for you, but we got to put in the work and get started. If you do want to join our free community, become what we call ourselves our dream builders, we do have monthly training. If you're watching live, then you're watching today Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 o'clock Eastern. We do cutting edge strategies and training. Again, we're not a training company, but I've been in internet marketing for about 12 years now. And so if I know I want you to win, because if you win, then we win and your customer wins, everybody's happy. But if you do sign up, here's the perks for signing up. You do get an extended trial of the software that I just went over. So you can get a full 30-day trial of our software. You do get a blueprint crash course of the blueprint steps that I went through initially. So if you want to get a quick crash course, you can get that for free. And you also get access to our community, as well as a weekly sweepstakes of prizes. So we are going to announce a winner in a bit. If you're ready to go for it, you could sign up at 22s.com/stream. It's free. And what's great is you'll be able to experience the same thing that your customers will be experiencing if you set up a free membership using our software. We also have a bundle we call a Dream Builder bundle, where we include two things. So if you're ready to really build it big and you're committing to this, you could actually sign up and get 1 year of our software, 1 year membership to our software, which allows you to install in up to 3 businesses or 3 fan pages, and also a Dream Builder blueprint course, a full-on course where we go into detail on every one of the blueprint steps. It's not just a crash course, it's a full-on course. And we bundle those together. And if you're interested in that, you can go to 22s.com/stream and register there, and we'll give you the best price that we have available today. So if you want to go check that out, that same link, 22s.com/stream, you can do that. See?
Oh, so wow. Today's winners is
I'm having a little bit of a glitch. There we go. Today's winner is
Michael, Philippines. That's great.
Yeah.
All around the world. Congratulations, Michael.
Yep. You win 20 Social Dream Builders bundle, which is what we went through a few seconds ago. And so you have 1 year of 20 Social Standard, and you have the full-on Dream Builder Blueprint course. Michael, can't wait to see what you're going to build with it. Let us know. Keep us posted. But the first step is to get your account activated. And to do that, message our Facebook page or simply go to m.me/22social, and we will take care of that for you. So can't wait to see you get started. And I think that's it for today. I think just reminding you, become a Dream Builder if you're not yet. 22s.com/stream. A lot of perks. And we'll see you guys next week. Let's see. Hold on. Yep.
See you guys. So. Juan Pablo it's.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Question. Oh.
Yeah.
Margot. Yeah. Her name's Margot.
Margot Capella, but yeah. I don't know if you can understand from the team invitation videos.
Yep. She's been helping for a few months now, right? Now it's been. Yeah. When did you start?
I think October.
Wow. Okay, so we're.
Yeah, a while.
Wow. So almost 6 months, more like around 6 months now. Wow, time flies.
Yeah.
Yep. And she'll be here for a long time. So, but we'll see you guys next week. And we'll finish the series. I think the next week will be the last day. Then we'll start something new after that. But all right, Perfect. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.